Hi, my name is Tiago Duarte and welcome to another video here at Daily Beats. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the new DAW that I just purchased, and it's something that I'm really happy, and I'm going to tell you all about it after the intro. If you saw my last video, I gave you 3 reasons why I hate Pro Tools, 3 reasons why I love Pro Tools, and why I'm stopped using Pro Tools. Okay, it's the free version, but it was the version that I was using and basing my user experience to see if I wanted to purchase the higher tier or the membership for Pro Tools. And the answer for that is no, basically. The main alternative was to use either Ableton, which I only have the light version, so I can only use like I think 16 tracks, the same as Pro Tools. And I also had like Studio One 3 because I had the, where is it? I think I have, okay, it's somewhere here around behind my keyboard. I had the PreSonus audio box. So in the past, I registered for the Studio One version 3. I think it's version 3. Yeah, so I thought it was a little bit outdated. So I did a tutorial a few weeks back, and I was like, okay, maybe I can purchase the new version of Studio One, and that could be a nice DAW. So I went online, I saw some tutorials from the website, from the channel from PreSonus, and I'm not going here to do a tutorial about PreSonus or Studio One, because I think they do a really good job of that. So I will have a link in the description for their channel, so you can go and check it out. I think they do really amazing tutorials and the videos, and I've been watching or bench watching a lot of their videos so that I can understand a little bit better this tool. And what I'm going to show you is some of the tools that or the features that I really enjoy in Studio One that I think pretty much sold me into start using this DAW as my main mixing and recording and mixing tool, or DAW. Because I like FL Studio, but for me FL Studio is for composing, for production, for creativity, not too much as a mixing tool or a mixing DAW. I can mix in FL Studio, I can mix in any DAW for that matter, but I was not too happy with the workflow. I don't know, it was kinda meh. I really love FL Studio, it's my favorite DAW in the world, but for composing and producing. When it comes to mixing and recording, I love other DAWs, and the one that I was using was Pro Tools, and I really enjoy the workflow in Pro Tools. But all the issues that I had in Pro Tools, I said, okay, I don't want to deal with that anymore. So I switched to Studio One, and let me tell you, this is only the artist version, so I paid like 50 euros, and for 50 euros, I don't think there's enough words to describe how happy I am with buying this DAW, and I think it was one of the best purchase besides all the full version of FL Studio. This was one of them, and it only cost me 50 euros. And now I'm thinking like, okay, how much does it cost to go to the professional one? And I think it's around 200 and something euros, and I'm really considering buying that. If I see the features they have will really help me improve my workflow. So far, I don't need them, but let's see how it goes. If I have the need in the future, I will definitely buy it. And yeah, I think that's one of the things that I really not enjoy in Pro Tools. There's no $50 version or $100 version or even $200 version. You either buy a membership and you have to pay, I think it's 20 euros a month, which is not too much, but at the same time I like to buy something and own it. I don't like membership stuff, and yeah, but I don't want to talk about Pro Tools. Let's go ahead to here to Studio One. One of the main things that I really enjoy is quickly. It's a very quick app to open, or a quick DAW to open, so I don't have to wait for 1 minute or something just to open a DAW. I can click it, open, and my workflow is quite fast in this DAW, and it's not a very hard DAW to get into. And then we have here I think the startup page is really awesome. You have everything that you can think about it. You have SoundCloud integration, you have your artist profile, and you can set whatever you want here. You have your audio interface set up, which is also quite nice. Then you have recent files, songs. It's just here. You have demo and tutorials, newsfeed, and you can create a new one and open a new one. So I already have one track loaded here, and I basically mix this track here. And as you can see, it's just a normal canvas with some tracks. So this is very similar to Pro Tools. So we have the tracks on the left, and then we have here the timeline or playlist. I don't know how they call it, but this is how you can edit stuff, and it's quite okay. So right away, I'm already familiar with some of the keyboards, so keyboard shortcuts. So it's quite nice to have this here, and it's not, if you are familiar with other DAWs, this will be easy DAW to get into. So it's really nice, really intuitive. One of the things that I really enjoy is here the browser, and as you can see here in the browser, there's instruments, there's effects, but again, I'm going to only focus my main focus for this DAW is mixing and recording. So I don't think I will do instruments or production here, at least for now. But one thing that I really enjoy is this effect section. And if we go here, we can see that I have all my VST plugins here. And this was a very big selling point for me, was to have VST integration. And that's why I was more than happy to pay 50 euros for this DAW, because if I can have all my VSTs, which I have a bunch of them right now. I've been purchasing a lot of plugins over the years, and now I can have them all inside this DAW, which is just amazing. And I have this thing here called favorites. This is one of the things that I asked in the FL Studio forum so that they could include, but I was talking more about samples, or the browser. In the browser, I could have the favorite ones, and I have here this one here. So if I know that I use, for instance, C4 stereo and ERL full stereo and Ozone 9 or the Pro EQ, I can just have them here, and I just drag and drop stuff. So I don't have to go and click one time, go to find the folder. Okay, here the folder, then wait until the next tree opens or the next window opens, and then go, okay, where is it? There. So it's way more faster. So I only have, like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plugins here in the favorite. So I can just go here, go to the mixer, or even go here, drag and drop an effect on any of the track, and it will automatically load that plugin into the mixer. So I think that's for me just a time saver, and I really use a lot of these tools. So I just drag them and drop them really fast, and I have pretty much everything here that I want. Then we have here the mixer, and the mixer is quite nice, and it works pretty much like I was used to in Pro Tools. I had to watch some tutorials to get a better feeling for it, but after one tutorial of 10 minutes, I was like, okay, now I know how to do things. And yeah, that's it. That's how cool it is to use. And as you can see, we can just resize this. We can make it into a separate window, or we can expand it here. You can see it's a new window. I can put it on my second screen, and it's really easy to use. I can pretty much change the size of everything, the sends. I can change pretty much everything. And then I have here, I can show everything or hide everything, and then show everything. Is quite fast. One feature that I really enjoy is the fact that I can just go here to this button, and if I click activate all inserts or deactivate all inserts. This for me, it's amazing. In Pro Tools, if I wanted to, I would have to alt click and then go into every single row and then click once, and then it would, or I think it was Control Alt or one of them, and it would delete or disable every single plugin in that row. And here I just click on the button, and you see that everything, even the sends, it's disabled. So this saves me a lot of time also, so that I can compare my before and after, and I can really see if what I'm doing is helping the track or not, which is with just one click of a button. They have very good tutorials in their website. I think it's one of the best documented, or one of the companies that puts a lot of effort in making good videos. Not that the others don't, but I think they have really good speakers there, and several people talking about the same DAW, and they have the tutorials pretty much. What's the word that I'm looking for? They have really good high quality tutorials, and that's something that I really appreciate, and I've bench watched a lot of them so that I can get up to speed with this DAW. And basically I'm just really happy to have purchased this DAW, and I'm now considering even buying the next one. And that's how you win customers, is by having entry-level products, and then with more features try to incite more customers. I think that's a very healthy way to go about it. And if we compare to, for instance, Avid or Pro Tools, if you want to have the version that the perpetual version is in my case close to 650 euros, and for this one I paid 50 euros. So goodbye Pro Tools, welcome Studio One, and yeah, I cannot say anything else besides that. It's just I think I'm really happy with this DAW, even though I've been using it for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or 3, but I think I'm already very accustomed to it, and it's really easy to use, intuitive, and oh, I want to show you something else, which I think it's just a time saver. It's like, let's say you want to add a sidechain reverb or something like that, or a send reverb. What you do, you just go here to your favorites, or you select a plugin that you want, and then you just, for instance, let's say that I want to send for this electric piano, I want to create a new send for this, and I just go here, IRL full stereo, I drag and drop here in the send section, and automatically shows the plugin, and automatically added here, what is it? Here in this channel, automatically added a new channel. So I didn't have to create a new channel, I didn't have to route this channel, send a copy of this channel to the other channel. This was done automatically. So that's why I say this is very intuitive DAW to use. You just drag and drop stuff in the right place and things automatically work. Another thing that I really love is, like, let's say you want to create a group channel, and what you do, you just select a bunch of tracks, and then you right click on any of the selected tracks, and then you have here add bus for selected channels. So this is again just a time saver. If I wanted to do this in Pro Tools, I would have to add an auxiliary track, and then I would have to route or group the tracks and then route them directly to that new auxiliary track. So in this case, I just select to do the selection that I want. I right click, add bus for selected channels, and automatically creates a new channel with all the channels routed to that new bus channel. It's just convenient. It's just the way things should work, and it's intuitive, it's easy to use, and I'm more than happy to tell you guys about it and to recommend this DAW, because I think it's very, even for instance for me it costed 50 euros because I had the Studio One 3, so it was just an upgrade. But if you were to buy this without any upgrade, it would cost you 100 and something euros, which if we look at all the other DAWs, I think it's very cheap. I think, and if you buy some hardware, it can also come integrated with or free with the hardware. So that's all good things, and I think they are doing, or PreSonus is doing a very good job about this. And I think I will do more tutorials about Studio One, and I will start using this DAW as my main mixing and recording DAW from now on. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was entertaining and it was educating in some level. If you are new here to this channel, subscribe and activate notifications so that you know when I upload new videos. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. Also consider supporting this channel by buying one of the products at DailyBeatsVI or become a premium member, and you'll have access to the entire videos that I do here for the channel. You will have access to the premium or exclusive videos where I show everything that I do, and you will have access to the sample pack page where you can download. We have a big list of sample packs that you can download to help you improve your sound library to make better productions. And you will also have access to the exclusive Q&A sessions where I get all of your questions and I answer them individually with videos so that I can help you become a better producer faster and make dope productions. That's it. My name is Tiago Duarte, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.